Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my tattoo experience video, which I mentioned I think in my first video. Some people might not agree with my tattoo or my reasons behind me getting my tattoo, which I completely agree with, because, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you don't have it on your body, so, and I have to live with it, you know, and I'm happy with mine. So I will give you a close up of my tattoo. Hey guys, so when I got my tattoo done, I was 18 years old, which is the legal age for getting tattoos. I know in the UK, but I'm not sure what the age limit is in the US or in Canada or anywhere else for that matter. I only know about the UK. So I was of age to get a tattoo. Now growing up, my parents, I'd say they were against tattoos. Like point blank, no, never get a tattoo. If you get one, we're not gonna like it. And my argument was, yes, they may not like it, but they don't have to live with it. It's on my body. I am happy with my tattoo, and that's pretty much it. I have to live with it, not them. And if they don't like it, then that's up to them, isn't it? Same with anybody else. They might not like it, but they haven't got to live with it. And growing up, I'd always wanted to get a tattoo. I wasn't sure what I wanted, but I knew from, I'd say, about 10 years old, I knew that I wanted one, but wasn't sure what I wanted. And I'd always said that I wanted a tattoo, but I'd have to have a reason behind getting the tattoo done, especially for my first one. I wanted my first one to have meaning and last. It has to have a lasting meaning to me personally, no one else. As long as it meant something to me, I didn't care what it was. Now, on the 21st of May last year, me and my family came to the decision to have our cat put to sleep. He was in some of my videos previously, and we had him. Yes, we'd had him 9 years, and he was. It is gonna sound so stupid, but he was such a big part of my life. Oh, I'm getting upset just thinking about him. He meant so much to me that it is unreal. Bailey was so much more than a pet to me personally. He was my best friend, and I wanted a part of him to be with me forever, and now he is. He is gonna be with me forever. I know, regardless of the tattoo, he's gonna be with me forever and ever. He's always gonna be in my memories, and he's always gonna be there. And me having the tattoo that I have for him, it helps. I moved out of home shortly after, very shortly after Bailey was put to sleep, and once I had that tattoo done, it wasn't, it's hard for me to explain, but it wasn't like it was put to rest, but I'd actually finally managed to mourn for him, and slowly started to move on. I believe that anyone can get a tattoo done, regardless of if it has a meaning or not. But for me personally, I needed my first tattoo to have a meaning, and to most people, the fact that I have my cat's name and the date that we had him put to sleep on my arm permanently, that might seem stupid, and it does to me sometimes. Honestly, it does seem stupid when I tell people, when people ask me who's Bailey, like what does your tattoo mean, when I tell them, when I hear myself saying, oh, that's a tattoo of like that's my family pet's name and the date we had him put to sleep, it sounds stupid to me there in the instant, and the expression on the person's face is like, right, okay, she's going crazy. Sorry, my phone's going off. But my tattoo has a meaning, and like, I always knew that my first tattoo needed to have a meaning, and it does. And it's almost a year on from me having my tattoo, and still to this day I sometimes look down on my wrist and completely forget that it's there, and it does scare me a bit. I'm like, who the hell put that on there? And then I remember, like, I paid to get that done. Now, price wise, my tattoo was ridiculous, right? You've seen how small it is. Well, it's not small, but you've seen the size of it. It was £10 for a deposit and £40 on the day, so £50. And I've seen people, and I've asked people for like prices of their tattoos, and some people have had massive ones, like huge ones, and that's cost them 50 quid. And I'm like, mine cost me 50. Pain wise, I was thinking about it so much because I booked it quite far in advance, so I knew that I did, like, D-Day was coming. It was like I was gonna get it done that day, and if I didn't get it done that day, I don't know what would have happened. But luckily, I did get it done that day. I think I'd overthought it, because people had told me that it hurts, and I wasn't stupid. I was expecting it to hurt, but I was expecting it to hurt a lot more, purely because of people had told me, oh, it's agony, it really hurts. I was in tears, I nearly passed out. Now, the wrist is, like, supposed to be one of the most painful places to get tattooed. Now, it might have just been me personally. I might just have a high pain threshold, I'm not sure, but it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. The guy, when he did it, did say that the straight lines on any tattoo hurt the most, which is fair enough, because you're going straight down and like you're dragging the skin and all that jazz. But yeah, it didn't hurt that, honestly. Like, I'm not just bullshitting to you, so you will go and get a tattoo on your wrist, but it didn't hurt that much. Honestly, like, I know mine is quite a basic tattoo, But it was my first one, and I didn't want to go too overboard with it. I didn't want it to be like, bam, I've got a tattoo, look at me. Mine is simple. It has a simple meaning to me, and it's who I am. Like it's part of me now, and it's never going away. Even if I wanted it to, which I don't, it will never go away because I can't afford laser removal stuff. But I don't want it to go away. Like, I want this to be with me forever, and now it will be. He will be part of me till the day I die. Like, tattoos, yeah. I'm all up for tattoos. Don't get me wrong, all up for tattoos. Just there are certain places that, oh, when I see people have tattoos, oh my god. Right, like, your face. Why would you want to get your face tattooed? Why? Like, some people's face tattoos could look nice if they were on a certain part, like a different part of the body, but purely because they're on the face, it just makes me want to cringe. And, oh, God, that must hurt. How the hell can you sit there with someone coming at you with a needle to your face and be okay with it? I mean, what the fuck? I certainly wouldn't be okay with someone coming at my face with a needle and tattooing me with ink. No. But like, just if you're planning, if you're thinking of getting a tattoo done, like, really think about it. Really, like, seriously, have a proper good think about it. Do I want this to be with me forever? And like, because I've thought of getting a second tattoo done numerous times, really, numerous times, but one, I can't settle on the design at all, and I kind like, because I got my first one done with a meaning, I kinda want all of mine to have a meaning. Like, I want my kids' names tattooed on me, potentially their date of birth, not because I'm gonna forget it. Like, who the hell is gonna forget a baby coming out of your vagina? Who the hell is gonna forget that?